Working for the punch out and the offering. And it's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
1 out and a runner on second base. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first, but not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. Miller has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for out number 2. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first 2 guys.
Coming to the plate now, Randall McHenry. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
McHenry.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-1. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Randall McHenry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 28 on the season, and it's now 5-3.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Randall McHenry will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. He's set. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. fouled off. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line to the right side, but he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Texas used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Fernando Valenzuela wins his third of the season.
7 runs, 11.
From the home of the Tigers since. Now at the plate, Randall McHenry. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Rangers set down in order, and now the Tigers will get their first opportunity here. No score. Next will be the designated hitter, Randall McHenry. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Randall.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Line towards center field. Reyes is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Leading off the inning, Randall McHenry, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
2-1 to count. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Line toward the gap in left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out.
So stepping in, Randall McHenry.
Randall McHenry.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Over to second now, and they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-0 to score this afternoon. The Detroit Tigers jumped out to an early lead. Now from the home of the Rangers, we're at Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the Texas Rangers. These two will have a likely impact in this series. Game 1.
Play ball.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Randall McHenry, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
McHenry.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 29 home runs for him on the year. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat, but come on. I'm not sure that ball's even come down yet.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Randall McHenry. He hit a two-run jack in his first at-bat.
McHenry.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Two runs on two hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Randall McHenry will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. One and one to count. The 1-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
The batter, number 4.
Now in the box, number 4. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Pick up the ball, stand right here. On the bag, on the bag.
He can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it. A run is across to score, but they are able to get the first out. Now at the plate, Ronald Guzman. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Ronald.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. The relay. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play. And very quickly here, the side is digging in and looking for more. Randall McHenry. He singled his last time up.
McHenry.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. The Rangers find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, Dero, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
An 11-7 final in this one. The Tribe used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Yusniel
A manager confronts his club about an unacceptable team statistic.
MLB The Show is on the air as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the Texas Rangers. The two men you see there go head-to-head coming up next.
Let's play ball.
Leading off for the Rangers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late swing there. The breaking ball must have been looking for something else. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they could put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know.
Oh, and he misses it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Into the box, number 4. The average on the season sits right at 290 to begin the day. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And the spotlight today is going to be on Teoscar Hernandez, left fielder. This guy is a great athlete. Gets really good jumps on the ball. But people, his calling card's in the batter's box. He can go deep in a hurry.
Batting 7.
Ready now, Ronald Guzman. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. And a dive, but he's back in. And another throw over. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. So digging in now, Randall McHenry.
Hitter, Randall McHenry.
First delivery to him on the way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitter.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. Still down 3-0. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Randall McHenry. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Well, you better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around him?
And he fouls this one off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets the outside corner, strike 3.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Digging in once again, Randall McHenry. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
A ball and no strikes. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here. Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-1. Hit hard to short.
Beat it out, beat it
Hinges
out.
to his right. And there's out number 2.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Cleveland jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Number 51 earned his 5th win of the year. Cyrus Delgado hammers down the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Hits.
Afternoon baseball now. Gustavo Ojeda starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Batting 6th.
Standing in, Randall McHenry. And he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, D-Row, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the 2nd deck and gone.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this.
Striding forward now is the DH, Randall McHenry. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone! So a two-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, as the Rangers have opened it up now 4-0.
There's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Randall McHenry will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. It's a swing and a high pop-up. McMahon battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1. Digging in, Randall McHenry.
For the Rangers, the designated hitter, Randall.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Drilled to the left side. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Sliding into the box, number 4. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. The 3-0. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Into the box now, Ronald Guzman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1. Digging in to try it again, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hops this one up. Number 64 moving to his left. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run. This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Cleveland Indians put up 4 runs in the 7th.
A dominating hitter gets a call from his representative. The player expresses interest in going elsewhere. Elite players become so by continuing to look for ways to refine and improve their skill sets. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate. The player receives an update from his representative.
Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Texas Rangers and the New York Yankees. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up.
Play ball.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Randall McHenry, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Rangers lead. Digging in, Paul Walker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the left fielder, Paul.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. McHenry going back at it. Gone! He finds the short porch for a home run.
Yeah, we always talk about how important.
Digging in now for the Yankees, number 45. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. Heading out towards shallow right. McHenry moves over. He's got it 1 away.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Randall McHenry. And here's an at-bat you don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. And next for New York, Dominic Smith. As we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Dominic.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes.
1-1-1.
Into the second deck. and gone. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the fourth. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Randall McHenry. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
So striding in, Randall McHenry. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen. And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Waiting on it, the center fielder. And that ends the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Paul Walker. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Walker.
Heading out towards shallow right. McHenry is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. 9-3, the final tally here in this one. The Yankees led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
First for the victorious Yankees, 9 runs on 10 hits.
Tuesday night baseball. So striding forward now, Randall McHenry as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Runs here. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Colin Moran.
The designated hitter,
Comes set and the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. McHenry is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game.
Settling in now, Randall McHenry. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Randall McHenry.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. At the plate, Randall McHenry, and their runners at the corners now. He's set and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. One and two now.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
He got him, and it'll probably take a big